What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel for another video. My name is Bria. For those of you who are new, be sure and hit that subscribe button down below. So today I'm coming to you with a video for my relaxed hair girls, and I will be showing you how to achieve this twist out that I've done. Pretty defined, curly. So I plan on walking you step by step through the products that I use, some tips that I have for length and moisture retention in relaxed hair, and how I minimize the breakage at my transition point, which you guys will see clearly in the video. So if you're interested and you would like to see how to get this cute little twist out, then just keep watching. Here we go.
Hey guys, so here I am fresh out of the shower with freshly washed hair that is currently wrapped in a cotton t-shirt. I am just going to gently let that down. And for those of you who don't know, any type of friction on your hair is really going to promote frizz later down the line, so just keep that in mind. So right now I'm about 5 months out from my last relaxer. I last relaxed in August of 2019, so my roots are standing nice and tall, and I've got that line of demarcation of fresh natural hair about 2 inches out from my relaxed hair, which I don't really mind at all. So let's get right into this routine. The first thing that I like to do is separate my hair into quadrants. As you can see, I have pretty thick hair, especially for somebody who relaxes it, and so I just like to separate it into manageable sections so that I don't have all this hair in my face while I'm trying to style. So now with that first quadrant, I am first going to reintroduce some moisture back into my dry hair with good old water. So I find that when my hair is saturated with water, it accepts the rest of the products a lot easier than it would if it were dry. So I do recommend that you work with pretty wet or like very, very damp hair if you want to get the best results. Now that my hair is nice and wet, I'm going to go on with my favorite leave-in at the moment, which is the Mane Choice Tropical Moringa Sealing Cream. And let me tell you, this stuff really brings my hair back to life. I mean, look at that bottle. I'm scraping for the last little bit of it because I don't want to waste any. But I'm definitely going to make sure to saturate that quadrant of hair with it, focusing especially on the ends, which tend to be the driest part of my hair. And so next I'm going to seal in that sealing cream with the Wild Growth Light Oil Moisturizer. If you checked out my wash and go video, you know that I always lock in my leave-ins with an oil. And I've heard a lot of things about this Wild Growth Hair Oil, and so I decided to give it a try a few months ago. And I will definitely endorse some growth properties that it has. I have seen some growth. As you can see, my roots are full of natural curls, which is always good when you're trying to achieve more length in your relaxed hair. So I would definitely give it a try if you haven't yet. And so now we are going to lock in a styler. Your favorite gel will do, but I prefer the Mielle Coil Sculpting Custard and Pomegranate and Honey. And I really like the consistency of this one. So it's not so thick that it feels like you don't get any flexibility with your hair, but it's not so thin that it feels like it will not hold your style together. This step is very important, especially with a style such as a twist out that requires definition, and we're really trying to beat the frizz to the punch, if that makes any sense. So what this gel does for me is it almost freezes my hair in that position and prevents it from getting frizzy so quickly so that I have time to work with it and style it effectively. In order to ensure that each strand is being coated with the styler, I will take a Denman brush with really close barbs and just brush through my hair just to make sure that each strand is coated with the gel. So now I'll be splitting my hair into subsections. I like to take 3 fingers as a measurement and just separate my hair there. It does not have to be perfect because what's most important is that the section of hair is not too big and not too small. If it is either of those, you will lose aspects of definition with the final result. And can we just take a second and look at that transition point? It is popping. I am super happy with the amount of growth that I've had over these past few months, and I can't wait to keep rolling with it. So now it is time to get ready and finally twist. I'm going to split my hair into 2 even sections and then begin to tightly wrap hair strand A over B, B over A, back and forth. And my most important recommendation that you'll probably hear me say several times throughout this is twist with intention. So our intent here is to take this out and to have nice defined curls. It is not to loosely wrap these so that when we take them out, there's almost no definition in the hair. So make sure you are twisting intentionally and tightly, not too tight, of course, but tight enough that you will get the result that you desire. So once I get to the bottom 2 inches or so of my hair, I will take my Denman brush and just detangle those, make sure that there are no knots in there. And then I'm going to grab a small perm rod. And this is because we've relaxed the natural texture of our hair out and it is relaxed, finger coiling will not work in order to secure the bottom of the twist and make sure that it does not come out. And so I definitely recommend that you have some sort of perm rod, flexi rod, or something of the sort in order to hold your twist together until those ends are dry. When they are dry, you will be able to take out the perm rod and your twist will remain intact.
And then we're going to repeat these steps throughout the first quadrant, so we should have about 6 or 7 pretty even twists when we're done. So this is the first quadrant done. I've got 6 twists in this section, and I tend to do or try to stick to the same amount of twists per section so that I can, get them together by size and hopefully have at least a similar size twist throughout. And I like it to look like my hair naturally dried that way, don't we all? Isn't that why we're all doing this? You know what I mean? So this process is pretty repetitive. I'm going to repeat what I did on this section to the rest of my head, and I will check back in with you guys when I'm closer to the end. Alright you guys, so I have just finished prepping my twist out. As you can see, they're all looking pretty even. As I said, I wouldn't focus too much on being perfect with your sections because our end goal is to take these out. Now, the difficult part is if you guys' hair is anything like mine, it takes a while to dry whenever it's in one of these styles. Or, for example, if you've seen my wash and go video, you know that my hair takes sometimes over a day to completely dry. And so with the twist out, it is extremely important that you don't take the twist out prematurely, otherwise your hair is going to start to swell up and frizz and you won't get that super defined look that you're looking for. So what I do, I have these rollers in, it's pretty early still, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and so I have the day off. I try to aim to do these types of things when I have a full day off to just, get in my zone, wear my rollers, not have to really go out in public if I don't feel like it. But tomorrow, what I'm gonna do after leaving this to dry throughout the day, sleeping with my satin scarf on and the bonnet, you know, typical protection protocols. I'm gonna wake up and I'm going to take these rollers out. My ends will be spiraled, the twists will not come out, and so then I will carry out my day tomorrow and I will take them out the day after that. So really I'm leaving my hair in these twists for today and tomorrow, so 2 full days to ensure that they are totally dry. But yeah guys, that's that. I am gonna go enjoy the rest of my day with my rollers in, and I will catch you guys up when I take the rollers out. Alright you guys, so it has been about 36 hours since I put my hair into the twist with the rollers. I did go to work yesterday. I had to be at work by 6 a.m. so I didn't actually end up recording me taking the rollers out. But as you can see, I went through my full work day and my twists are still intact. The only downside is that after wearing them for a full day and then going to sleep, I did accumulate a little bit of frizz at the end, but that's not really a big deal. We're gonna take this out and fluff it up and hopefully it all works out. And this is usually how I get through like that long day of just having the twists. I throw a headband on and it makes it not so bad. You might like it without a headband, but if you are struggling to find a way that you are able to confidently wear these twists, I recommend get a little headband, something to jazz it up, some sort of like adornment or something for your hair. But yeah guys, it is time to take these out. So all that I use is one of my favorite oils. It is a Jamaican black castor oil infused with hemp seed oil. The tiniest amount goes a long way. You don't want your hair to come out looking greasy or anything like that, so I just take the tiniest amount. I don't know if you can see that, the lighting's a little rough, but it's just like, it's a generous little drop, I would say. I'm going to distribute that onto my hands and then gently, focusing on the ends, rub those along my twists, just to make sure they're not looking super dry when I take them out or anything. And I'll take off this bad boy and you'll see why I had it on. So it's not terrible, but it's just for me, it's like, I don't know, it's not really my style. And so then I will just carefully go in, starting from the bottom, separate the strands, slowly and carefully, until I get to the top, like so. So it's kind of difficult to tell with the lighting that it came apart, but it did, and it's looking pretty defined and well. I'm going to leave it like this just to make it easier to tell which twists are done before I start fluffing and separating further and all of that. So off we go. Bottom to top, you want to be very gentle. You don't want to run your fingers through it to try and pull it out. You literally want to separate the strands, otherwise you are risking losing some of that definition and acquiring a lot of frizz. So if you guys haven't checked out any of my other videos, in my wash and go video, I do talk about the schedule of when I relax my hair and how I'm able to maintain it. I'll try to find a photo of, I guess you would call it like the old me with my straight hair. Nothing against it, but I just really had no idea how to properly take care of my hair, and so I accumulated a lot of breakage. I thought that our hair type wasn't supposed to grow just because it's relaxed. Obviously I wasn't the only person I knew with this problem, but I feel like in today's day and age there's so much information available on how to keep your hair healthy, and I finally got that figured out, and girl's growing and glowing. So if you guys would like a video specifically dedicated to me explaining how I'm able to maintain this length and moisture and just keep my hair balanced and overall healthy, please let me know. I'd be happy to make a video outlining that and kind of what's important and what to look out for, how to correct any mistakes in the past. This, you guys, so aside from the ends, which are betraying me a little, this is how it looks before I fluff it. And so now we're gonna go in and gently separate the strands to get that more voluminous look. Alright you guys, and that's going to bring us to the end of the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like if that is the case, and also I'm interested to see a few comments with what you would like to see next, and also what you think I can do to get my routine a little bit stronger and a little bit better. So I love always working on these types of routines to get them the best that they can be, so that I can share them with you guys and hopefully help some of you guys out who are looking to do styles like this. But yeah guys, definitely be sure to subscribe for more videos from me, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!